Now on the 1st of January, the Dharavi Redevelopment project has teamed up with architect Hafeez Contractor, a US design firm and a UK design consultant for the redevelopment projects. What happens next? Now, joining me to discuss this is Mr. Hafeez Contractor, one of India's best known architects. Mr. Contractor, welcome to the News9 Plus show.
Hi. Thank you for having me on this. Tell me what you want to know about Dharavi. Dharavi, as you all know, is one of the world's largest slum.
Right.
And it is right in the center of Mumbai. And the best part about the redevelopment of Dharavi is that Mumbai, half of Mumbai people live in slums.
Right.
And what we will be doing for Dharavi is very, very important, right, because that is going to lay the real roadmap for the future slums, how they can be redeveloped.
Right. So it becomes a prototype for the future slum redevelopment of...
Not really as a prototype. It is, it will set the print that this is the barometer, that this is how slums can be redeveloped. Right. And it is not just the redevelopment of slums. It is how we are going to change the life of so many thousands and thousands of people. Their living condition, the way they work, their health, everything will improve. Not only that, with giving proper houses to all of these people, the ladies, everyone will be able to go to work at times. They'll have proper toilets, they'll have houses with proper ventilation, sunlight. So it's just, you cannot just say it in few words. Sanitation, garbage collection.
Absolutely.
Yes, all of that will get completely transformed, and it will be a new life for all of these people.
Mr. Contractor, what will your exact role be in the Dharavi redevelopment project? Will it be entirely yours, as in you will be doing all the buildings there, the cityscape, redesigning it?
See, all large jobs and all, now, it's not like the old days that the architect was everything and everything. Today, we take help of several other consultants also. Sasaki, then Bureau Apple, then we have other Indian consultants also, Mahintura. Several consultants will make a team. And yes, no doubt, we as the architects will be taking the lead and designing the units, designing, how small things will be taken care of. When we are designing Dharavi, we are very conscious about, how they are going to dispose of their garbage. Today, most of them, sorry to say, throw the garbage, just across the road into a dustbin or something. Will that be the case? No, that cannot be. So how we are going to treat the garbage, treat the sewage, and convert it into energy, so that they can have cheaper energy.
So, Mr. Contractor, you've also redeveloped Powai. I mean, I'm fully aware that Powai wasn't, it was an abandoned part of Mumbai. It was a place that we used to go to for picnics in school days. But that was at the, it was on the fringes of Mumbai. It was literally at the very extreme end of Mumbai when Mr. Hiranandani picked up Powai, and then you were the architect. You redid the entire skyline, and I remember all the Bollywood films used to be shot there in the 90s. What is the difference between Hiranandani Gardens, Powai and Dharavi? Which is bang in the middle of Mumbai.
Hiranandani was a virgin land, though it was a defunct quarry, and we came in and we redeveloped the whole thing. So that way, it is completely different from Dharavi. Dharavi is we are having, so many lakhs of slums over there.
Yeah.
The exact numbers and all of that are all getting properly tabulated. There are official slum guys, unofficial slum guys,
Yeah.
and all of them have to be given new houses.
Right.
And the houses, the size of the house is pretty small than what we are doing, what we did at Powai.
Yeah.
So it's completely different. And the density also is much higher. At Powai, the FSIs were, at that time when we started, it was one. Then, it blew up. But in Dharavi, that is completely different.
And what is the biggest challenge going to be when you're redeveloping Dharavi? Because as we understand, Dharavi is not just residential, dwellings, but it's also economic. You have these little small-scale industries, micro MSMEs, and it's a very vibrant economic, hub of the city. So how do you propose to redevelop this in a way that Dharavi's character is preserved?
Yes. There are so many residential units, there are so many manufacturing units, there are pottery, there are leather, there is, small jewelry shops. So we are going to give each and every one an appropriate place where they'll be having the manufacturing and, shopping. So we are creating for them complete like a very beautiful shopping lines, for them. And as far as the housing is concerned,
Right.
okay, we have different kind of problems for housing. And the most important thing, which I consider is all the ladies of this kind of slum dwellers, the way they wash their clothes. Overnight, they are not going to change and start having washing machines or something like that. So they are going to have the old systems of washing. So I'm worried about the waterproofing of
Right.
the toilets. I'm worried about how the garbage is going to be disposed. So we are contemplating, we haven't yet decided, but we are contemplating new systems of garbage disposal. So that, because they are all going to be pretty high rise. So how they are going to dispose of that? So we have several challenges, but I don't want to just air out, what our solutions are going to be, but we are thinking about all of that. Each and every one, at some part of the time, they should get proper sunlight into their houses. That is another very important aspect that I am looking at. So the long and short of it is that when this thing gets done, it will be a showpiece, not only for Mumbai, not only for India, but many more other countries.
It'll be a showpiece indeed. And Dharavi, Mr. Contractor, is almost synonymous with despair and slums, and it's a quality of life that people wouldn't aspire to. And it's become a label for all of that, the name Dharavi. Do you think that Dharavi will actually retain that name once the project is complete in the not so distant future?
What is there in a name? Once you get transformed, you may call yourself Dharavi or transform Dharavi or whatever it is. I don't see anything in a name. But what it will get converted to is more important. And how we are going to change the life, the lifestyle, education, health, everything, their work, timing for work, they can go to their offices and to their factories, so they'll be able to devote more time. The best part is the metro is coming very close by to Dharavi. So they'll have proper connectivity and proper houses, houses which are not going to leak, houses, pakka houses. I think that's a godsend gift, I would say, and that is what is really the need of the hour. And as the government and as Adani's have been selected, I'm very happy that such a large company, when it is getting involved, I think That's what we need, so that
Right.
we'll see the daylight of that.
Yeah, and Mr. Contractor, I want to bring in my colleague Kiran Tare, who's been following this story since last year. In fact, he broke that story. Kiran, the redevelopment of Dharavi, why has it become such a politically contentious project? And there have been protests over it since December, and Uddhav Thackeray has basically said that a builder was being favored in this. What do you have to say about this, Kiran?
At present, only Uddhav Thackeray has been opposing the project. And his main contention is about the TDR, the sale of transferable development rights.
Right.
Interestingly, the tender condition says that the builders in Mumbai, they have to purchase 40% of the TDR from the Dharavi redevelopment project itself, which is a joint venture of Adani Properties and the Maharashtra.
Right.
So Uddhav Thackeray believes that Adani is going to rule Mumbai's real estate in future.
Right.
If he is going to decide the rates of the TDR,
Yeah.
he will make money like nothing before else.
Right.
That is why Uddhav Thackeray is saying that are you going to favor one particular builder, one particular real estate developer who doesn't have any experience in a redevelopment project like Dharavi?
Right.
That is his whole condition. But see, there are many political issues as well. Mr. Adani is very clever, he is very smart. He has gone and met almost every single political party leader.
Yeah.
So at present, Uddhav Thackeray has been isolated on the political front.
Right.
Except Uddhav Thackeray, nobody else is opposing the Dharavi project and opposing Mr. Adani.
Mr. Contractor, I want to ask you this question, but when politics enters projects like this, I mean, Dharavi project has been on from the mid-80s, right? Since the time when Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister. How do you see this new politicization of the project because of, Mr. Adani's involvement? How is it going to delay the process?
Gentlemen, I am a simple architect. I don't get involved in politics. I just get involved in my work, and I'll see to it that whatever I do will be good for all the inhabitants of Dharavi, and it will definitely be good for the builder and also for the city. Unless and until it is good for all of them, I think it won't be successful, and we want to make it successful. So forget about politics. Let's concentrate on the people and what they are going to finally get. And that is what they will say, yes, it is a nice project and we are very, very happy. And that is what my aim is, to make each and every inhabitant of Dharavi a happy man and a happy family. And also, everything has to make financial sense. And that is what we want to do.
News9 Plus. Download now.